to electromagnetic massage. I want to challenge each and every one of you to at least put the effort into researching what I'm doing. When I talk about electromagnetic massage and putting you on a massage table, as you could read below about some of the scriptures that I've used, you're fully clothed and I'm basically just waving my hands around like this in thin air. I mean, it really looks crazy in a sense, but what it is I'm allowing myself, as Jesus said, to become as a child and just step into His world, step into His light. It's the kingdom of heaven, it's the kingdom of light. And God being light and Jesus being light and us being light. If you Google the word light, you're going to learn that it's electromagnetic energy traveling at certain frequencies, bandwidths, and wavelengths. That is the true essence of God. It's not about the man on the cross. That was a symbol of something else. The real us, the real me, the real you, it's the spirit inside these meat suits. And that spirit is electric. It's electromagnetic energy, and these bodies operate by electric. So when I'm standing over someone on the massage table and I'm waving my hands, I've emptied myself, the vessels that we are. You empty yourself so that you can be filled with light. Jesus said, if your eye be single, your body will fill with light. So in essence, your body will fill with electromagnetic energy. So I'll just stand over you, you're fully clothed, and I'll wave my hands, and it's really kind of miraculous. You'll feel the waves of energy run through you, you'll feel the electromagnetism, and all I'm doing is being a conduit for what we call God to come through in His frequency. His frequency is just a high level of light where photons are traveling. And if you want to experience the true essence of God, I really recommend that you try this. I mean, I know it looks crazy. I know some of the stuff I say sounds crazy. But if you're claiming to be a Christian and you're going to church and you're constantly calling on Jesus to come and do something for you, calling on Him in His name, but yet you're claiming He's living within you, the moment you call on Him to come and handle something for you, you're technically declaring He's not there, so He's really not in you. Because if you're claiming that it's not I but Christ within me, but then you're calling on Him to come and handle the situation you're going through, you're declaring He's not there. But yet He's everywhere at the same time, because we know God is omnipresent. Well, that's the electromagnetic energy. It's everywhere. It's in this room. It's right here. But the key factor is tuning into it. That's the whole purpose. We have to be able to tune in and feel His frequency, tap that, be a catalyst for it to come through, and then let it get on to the other people around us. In Hebrews chapter 6, verses 1, maybe through 2 or 3, if you read it, you'll see that it says to leave the principles, leave the doctrines of Christ, put down faith, get rid of it. Be done with baptisms, be done with eternal judgments, be done with resurrections, because those limit you. You can't step into the perfection that verse talks about unless you let those things go. So they're basically training wheels. You got a child on a bike, you put training wheels on it, and as long as them training wheels are there, it'll allow them to tip to the left or to the right and stay within balance. So there has to be an adult around to take the training wheels off so that the child can master the bike without the training wheels. I've heard repeatedly people talking on social media that no one's perfect. God said to be perfect. He called Abraham to be perfect. Jesus said, be ye perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. Hebrews 6:1 or 2 says leave these doctrines and move into perfection. So faith in God, baptisms in God, eternal judgments and resurrections, those are all training wheels. And those training wheels are preventing you from mastering, stepping in and walking into the perfection that they called us into. I'm not contradicting God, and I'm not saying I'm perfect in carnal wisdom or carnal things, because we never will be in the carnal. But in the spirit, the inner you, the spiritual you, is commanded to walk in it by God. If I say it's no longer I, but Christ who dwells in me, and then I want to heal someone, I can't call on Jesus to come and do the healing, because then I'm declaring he's not here, that he's not in me. So it's all about the renewing of the mind. I have to step into the light and be the healer. Jesus said, you will do greater things than he did, and more. Do you believe that? Now, I'm challenging everyone that's listening to this video and everyone that looks at this website. If you think I'm off track, if you think I'm not right in what I'm saying about God, then I challenge you to come and take the massage. You come and prove me wrong. You come, sit down on that bed, allow me to do what I'm telling you about tapping into God's frequency, which is electromagnetism, and allowing you to feel it and let it run up and down through you. You come and prove me wrong. I challenge everybody, because there's not anybody that I haven't stepped into the field or into the spirit or the light or electromagnetism, whatever name you want to put to it. There's not a person that hasn't felt it. So I challenge everybody that thinks this is a fluke and that thinks I'm crazy. You're challenged from here on out to come and challenge me on the massage table, and not stand back and declare that I'm crazy and that whatever you come up with. Excuse me. Because I know one thing for a fact. He said he's light. He said I'm light. And he said we're to go do greater things than him and do the same things he did. There's things that just don't require faith to get done. If you're going to raise somebody from the dead, and I'm not talking physical here, I'm talking spiritual, there's spiritually dead people all over, completely dead to the truth about the light. If the person is dead, they don't need faith or be able to believe in anything to be raised, because they're dead. A dead body can't think, so it can't comprehend whether or not it needs faith or whether or not it needs to believe in something. And I heard repeatedly many people say, well, this person's not getting healed because their faith, they got to have faith, or they've got to believe. No, because if they were dead, they wouldn't need faith or belief to heal them, because you would step in with your faith and you would heal them. But more importantly, you wouldn't have that training wheel called faith. You'd step in being the light, you'd tap the frequencies, and you'd act like a child in the kingdom and not allow limitations, and the healings will take place. I don't want to know anything about anybody and what they need healed from. Paul said it, I believe it was Paul, he said, I don't want to know anything about you but Jesus Christ and him crucified. I don't want to know anything that you need healed of. All you have to do is lay down on the table, allow me to tap the frequencies, play with the energy, and the light will do the healing. I don't have to do the healing, because it will just come through me as a catalyst into you. That's as simple as it is. And I don't want to use up too much video time talking about it, because I challenge you. If you don't believe it and you don't think it's true, come and experience it for yourself. Thank you.